Well, for me, dance is life and living. I feel that it keeps me alive. Performances is what gives me courage. It gives me strength. Dance is, I think, the mother of all performing arts. Classical is like learning a classical art form. I mean, you spend 8, 10, 20 years learning it, and and you just still feel that you are nowhere close to it. And it's a very profound art form. There's great depth in it. Well, it's something that I love, that I enjoy to do, and I think it's something that is extremely beautiful and eloquent, and I feel I can express a lot through it. It allows me to say anything that I want, and it's very exciting because there's so much you can find within yourself to do, and you can say anything through it. I think one of the most important ways to empower people who have less power, to empower people who are marginalized, to empower the oppressed. I think the arts is possibly the only way to do it. While I was abroad, I've got a huge experience, and this is in the early 1970s. And so there were a lot of peace movements and peace activism going on around the world. Students were involved in all of this. Kind of a great period of politicization that was taking place all over the world. And I was very influenced by all of that. And I came back and I thought that we need to do something in Pakistan. And so I started working with who I thought was the most oppressed of the oppressed, and that is the working class women. And then over a period of time, I realized that actually, when there'd be 100 men sitting in a meeting of a trade union, there'd be 2 women, and they would feel so outnumbered and insecure to be able to actually say anything. So women's issues never came on the agenda for anything. And so I realized that actually women need a separate platform, a platform where they can express, learn to express, feel free, be able to speak out. And that's how Tehreek-e-Niswain actually emerged as a cultural group for almost 40 years ago. We registered the group as a cultural organization in 1981, and much before all of you were born. And since then we've been doing this kind of work. So we create plays, we take them into low-income areas, we perform them there, because we had been doing seminars and conferences, and we realized all of a sudden the impact that a theatre play has. The minute you connect with the audience, or the audience connects with you, there's a different dynamics that is at work. And because that is when you're sort of almost convincing them and the moment where you're empowering them, where you're making them feel that they are the people who will bring change in their own lives. And that is what is important, the dialogue that takes place after every play, because then women especially open up and they talk, and then they ask questions, and then they themselves come up with answers. So theatre or performance is not leading to solutions. It's not telling you that this is what you need to do. It's just opening venues for you to discover what options you want to find in your life and for the problems that you have.
So I was 8, I think. No, I was 9 years old when I started going to Sheema Ji for dance. I feel like if I hadn't started out with Sheema Ji, I don't think I would have done half the things I've done today. I think that if you can see yourself and be honest with yourself, then that really gives you like a different kind of confidence. And that's definitely something I learned through dance and through singing and any artistic thing that I do. I feel like because I started at such a young age with her, so I still look up to Sheema Ji, even though I don't go to classes anymore. But she's just because of her strength, man, and her confidence and the sort of things she's fighting for, and her values and everything. I think that's really good, like it leaves me in awe. growing up as a woman, as a girl in Pakistan, I and my sister and a lot of people I know have faced a lot of difficulty. And if we have someone as strong as her working towards, helping us and having our voice heard, that'll open up so many more doors. All in all, it's impacted me in a very, very positive way. It's given me so much confidence, not just in terms of dance or performing, in every aspect of my life, I feel.
Both difficult and exciting, sad and happy. Sad because there have been moments where I've been threatened. There have been moments where I've had people say to me that this is so much not part of our culture. This is something away from us, alien to us. All sorts of things people say. People have said to me personally, "Oh, we don't want to sit next to a dancer," as if I'm a leper and would infect them with some disease. All these kind of things one has had to face. But because I believed in what I was doing, I was convinced that this is something so incredibly beautiful. Nothing anyone says could make me stop it at all.